Hi, Achim here from InnerSpace Explorers. So, today I would like to talk about something, that's a bit of a difficult one. Before I start with it, if you like my content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you get an update when I upload new content, which normally is once a week. Topic for today is agency bashing. That's what I call it. And I recently had a discussion with somebody that I think the person just wanted to please me and told me how great ISE is, and at the same time the person started to say really bad things about other agencies. And in particular, this person was giving a hard time to Patty. And I thought a long time about making this video or not. And I think this is super wrong. And I told this guy, and he could not really understand it, and he had such a bad experience, and blah, 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 blah. And I told him, man, it's not the agency. And this is very important for me to bring this out. And I also want you to be completely aware that it's generally, in my opinion, there's no bad agencies out there. There's programs that I personally don't like Deep Air, that a lot of agencies still have, or a few. And obviously I don't like that. But generally, all these agencies have reasonable programs. And as this guy was hammering Paddy in particular, if you take a Paddy open water manual, there's everything in this manual that you need to know and need to be able to perform, to go through a ISE basics of exploration, a circle of basics, which is, if you don't know what it is, I'll put a link here where you can watch this. Then it's a skill refinement course that we normally do with people before we get them into technical diving. So in this manual, everything is there. So if the diver that did this course is not able to perform that and doesn't know his stuff, that means that he had a bad instructor. And there's tons of bad instructors out there. Unfortunately, it's one of the things that I pray and preach for years. And if it's a bad instructor trainer who is a multiplicator, obviously that's even worse. But it's not the agency. It's not the program of the agencies. All of these programs, it doesn't matter if it's PADI, SSI, CMAS, God knows, it doesn't matter. We don't have to list all these agencies now. But the programs basically are all okay. It's always the person teaching the class. And I personally, I think, learned most of my basic stuff from a PADI master instructor. Mr. Kurt Bittel, I don't know if he's still around, but if you see this, Kurt, thank you very much. Probably a lot of divers from the Munich era in my age can remember Tauchsport Bittel and Kurt, and he was a full 100% PADI guy. He was a master instructor, he loved the program, he loved the agency, and he was awesome. I mean, everything that I preach and pray today, buoyancy, trim, propulsion techniques, all these things, he had it and he was teaching it. And he took a lot of pride in teaching people, and he took a lot of time. It was not this one after another and just give me the money and 2 days later you can go. Doing a dive master course with this guy was like at least 9 months experience where he was basically torturing you. But I cannot remember a single person going through these dive master courses that later on became an instructor who failed one of these instructor courses. He was awesome. So, and he, for me, the reason I'm telling you is he was, for me, was the prime example of a perfect instructor, and it would have not made any difference if he would have been teaching PADI or SSI or CMAS or Andy or SDI, God knows what. It would have been an awesome class because he was an awesome instructor and he really loved what he did, and he took a lot of pride in his teaching, and that made him a great instructor. And this is not about the agency. We as InnerSpace Explorers are very, very restrictive when it comes to new instructors. So we really care who is going to represent us. So I think at least that we we have no bad instructors, and if we had people in the past that we were not happy with, they are no longer with us. So that probably wasn't the smartest decision regarding my bank account, but I can always look in the mirror and say we try to bring out the best possible, and we really care about the quality of our instructors, etc. But this is not about ISE. It was the video is about I don't want people to badmouth other agencies, especially not to like please me. You're not doing that at all, and that goes for all agencies. I don't want to hear this nonsense. And yeah, if you have a bad experience in your dive training, in your dive education, then think about it, and you will figure out it's not the program. You'll figure out it was the instructor, the person behind, or the center that was hosting the course or whatever, but it's not the agency. And therefore, yeah, I think this bad mouthing and talking crap about other people and other agencies is something that really needs to stop, because it's a very unprofessional thing to do, and I really wanted to break with that, and that's the reason I did this video. So I hope you had a great instructor and a great course, and I hope you spent the weekend probably doing a nice dive somewhere. Other than that, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.